My name's Lev Tsypin. I'm a first-generation immigrant to the US, growing up mostly in Steamboat Springs, Colorado. I'm a microbiologist with my PhD from the California Institute of Technology. I'm working with microalgae on developing sustainable biofuels, and specifically, I'm working with two groups of microalgae. One are the green algae. They're more closely related to plants. And then the others are diatoms, which are single-celled, both marine and freshwater, and they're really beautiful in that they make their own little glass houses in which they live. But both tend to make a lot of hydrocarbons or lipids when they're stressed. And so my work aims to figure out how we could leverage that and get them to produce those lipids and oils while still growing quickly and not actually being as stressed. I've always been fascinated by the diversity of life, and every organism out here is a different answer to the question of how you can survive on our planet. And microbes have been around the longest and have had the most opportunities to figure out very strange and wacky ways of doing this. So what I wanted to do for my postdoc was to bring that perspective towards combating climate change. It's been wonderful. So something that's very special about this fellowship is that it creates a sense of a cohort. Usually, as a postdoc, you come and go throughout the year, and it's very difficult to find a sense of community outside of your given lab or your given research project. And so this fellowship intentionally creates that feeling of a cohort and a community, and I really value that. This fellowship has brought me to interact with people way outside of my field. Normally, by this point, I'd only be talking to other microbiologists or biochemists at best. And having the opportunity to talk to physicists, material scientists, chemists has really broadened my perspective on my work and how it fits into the sustainability field. In my mind, one component of leadership is the sharing and dissemination of knowledge. And I feel like in my training up to this point, I've had plenty of opportunities to develop in that way. But the ability to also communicate with people from different career paths and different interests is also a very crucial part of leadership. And I feel like the events that we have through the fellowship have really helped me develop those skills. I want to make sure that biology is a part of the energy transition. So right now we're trying to electrify everything, and it makes sense. But there are certain sectors that can't be electrified, particularly aviation right now will rely on liquid fuel for the foreseeable future, and there will always be a need for liquid fuel storage for security and flexibility in our grid. And so biofuels, biology, is going to be very relevant going forward.